Yeah, Tachi.
Alright, y'all, this is Teamdbz. We're talking about Naruto, apparently. We got everybody. We're all here. Check us out. Anyway, we got a friend Jet here. He's going to show y'all a very unique build. He's never seen a deck profile, so we had to give him a rundown. He's never seen a deck profile or a deck list, and he made this completely awesome deck by himself. So let us know what y'all think, and we're going to run through it because we think it's amazing. So, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to start off. 2 Junk Synchrons.
Alright, why do you run Junk Synchrons? Oh, preview of the deck. What's the name of this deck you call it?
I call it Junk Chaos.
It's Junk Chaos, so it's basically a Chaos deck. Why do you run Junk Synchrons?
Junk Synchrons, mostly because he's a dark. You can sync with, Raikou. You can grab things from the grave, sync for a quick 5. That's why I really like him.
Okay.
Plus he's a dark. Love that.
Alright.
Alright?
Yeah, just to pass them off. There we go.
Alright. Then I got my Lightsworn engine.
Alright.
1 Lila. Pretty much since I don't run MST.
Okay.
Lila. 2 Raikous. I usually use these for the mills, popping off a card. One of my favorite techs right now is Aaron. Aaron, you can run into Zen mains, run into pretty much Exceed, Synchros, and defense position, pop it back to the extra deck.
Okay. Why only 1 Lila since you don't run MSTs?
I'm not sure. I think more than 1 Lila would clutter up the deck a little bit because it's a little bit slower, you know what I mean? You got a normal summon.
Yeah, I feel you. Alright, so why only 2 Raikous? That's something I've never seen. Why only 2?
Well, mostly because I run 2 Junk Synchron. So
okay, that combos
2 Raikous, but flip.
Yeah, blow
something up. Yeah, blow up a backfield. He also substitutes for you can take out a big monster. You can take out back rows. I usually pick back rows because games are won with back rows most of these days.
Yeah, I think.
Pop out cool. D prison. 1 Card Trooper. I'm gonna tag along there with the mills.
All right.
I like Card Trooper because you can mill as many as you want. Just you know what I mean.
Yeah, up to 3.
Up to 3. Yeah, up to 3. But you don't have to stop. You can stop whenever you don't want to mill anymore. Pretty much. Like what I usually use it for is to get rid of the Plague Spreader dead draw. Put a card on top of your deck. Maybe it's a dead draw in your hand. You can mill it into the grave. And then you can pop out Plague Spreader.
Yeah.
Sync with it.
All right. Combos. We're talking about combos here, guys. All right. Lightsworn engine with Card Trooper.
And we got these. These belong in the grave, obviously.
Oh, this is the grave stuff. All right.
Necro, 2 Necro. I thought about running 3, but I just like 2. 2 has been good so far. I usually use these to save my monsters for the next play. If I have to, I'll save my life points because if I'm about to about to lose.
Okay.
And then Zephyros, one of my favorite cards in the deck. Zephyros, he's really versatile. He's a really you can mind control something. Say Zen mains, pop the Zen mains back into the extra deck of the opponent's extra deck. Then you can use it to sync. You can use it to overlay. That's what I like about him.
That's crazy.
And then he's usually paired with Armageddon Knight. It's one of my favorites. Plague Spreader. He's a recent addition. I'm still getting used to his cost, which is put a card on the top of your deck, which is what I said with the Card Trooper. You can mill if you have a dead draw. Say you draw into Necro Gardener or Treeborn, you can put that on the top of your deck. Summon or special summon Plague Spreader defense, and then Card Trooper. Card Trooper mill your dead draws.
Okay, cool. That makes
Treeborn. He'll make sense in a little bit.
He'll make sense in a little bit. All right.
But I also use him for +1 to level. Say if you need an extra push to 8 or an extra push to a 7, he's good.
All right. Why only 1?
Only 1? I don't know. More than 1 would also be just cluttering up the hand a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Just
you just don't want to see it in your hand.
I just don't want to see it in my hand, which is why I only run 5 cards with 1 in the graveyards.
Okay. I respect it.
All right. Tour guides and a tour bus.
All right.
You can only run 2 tour buses. I usually tour guides. Sorry. I usually only. It depends on the situation, but I usually fetch tour guide and then tour guide. Or if I have something big that I milled in my graveyard, I fetch the tour bus. That's pretty much the explanation. Yeah.
Okay.
Rank 3s.
What rank 3 do you like to do with tour guide?
If I'm starting off Zen mains. If I'm trying to go into, if I'm going a little bit offensive, I used to run Acid Golem, but his conditions are just ridiculous to me. But especially with the amount of special summoning this deck does. But with what I like about Leviathan is that you can detach and then you can get the tour bus effect right away.
Okay.
So that's what I really like about it.
Alrighty. Cool.
And you got the hand traps.
Those are all light and darks and some crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, light and dark so far 1 earth I think, and then 1 water.
Yep.
Then hand traps I run 3 Valor, shuts down decks, shuts down a lot of decks.
Yep.
You can recycle them with Zephyros. It's normal summon Junk Synchron, special summon an effect Valor, pop them back to your hand, take 400 damage, big deal. And then you can sync for Black Rose, nuke the field, and then you're clear for your next play. And you have another hand trap. I'm fine with that. Same thing with DD Crow.
Maining DD Crows. What's up with that?
I mean, the DD Crows, dude, graveyards these days are like just so necessary to a deck that if you stop, like, you know, banish a hunter, banish a target off Miracle Fusion, something like that. You know, you can stop an Avarice play, just everything.
Yeah, I feel you.
I like the Crows.
And they're dark.
And they're
easy
dark.
to get integrated. All right.
Yep. Here are my
Fader. Why,
Fader is
yeah.
just for, you know, you can sack them. You can use a +1 level, just like Treeborn Frog, kind of.
Okay.
Mostly that. You know, you can go into Formula Synchron if you need to with the 3 Baylors because, you know, I run 3. They're disposable. Plus, you can recycle them. And then, you know, Gores.
Alrighty.
Necessary.
So,
I like it.
Okay. Y'all don't know this yet, but he does run a lot of traps, so that's why he runs the Gores.
I mean, off of just seeing Treeborn Frog, you can see that he doesn't play a lot of traps.
You don't play a lot of traps. Alright.
You know,
Super Sangan. I have never seen this until today.
And then,
Retro pack. Right.
you know, thin out your deck, whatever. You know, Sangan, fetch Junk Synchron, fetch whatever. Armageddon Knight. I love Armageddon Knight. You know, searchable with Sangan, searchable with Rhoda. Get them out. Put one in the graveyard. I usually pair them with Zephyros. Put the Zephyros in the grave. Just so, like, maybe if I have another monster out, or if next turn, if he's still on the field, I can, you know, rank Big Z to rank 4.
Okay.
And that's why I like him. I like him better than Greffer, mostly because if you don't have a dark to pitch in your graveyard, his effect still works.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about him.
This is the hollowest deck I've ever seen, by the way, guys. The lowest rarity he has is super, and I think it's like Effect Baylors. It's crazy. Continue, sorry.
Alright, here are the big guys.
The big dogs. Okay.
Alright. So, you know, BLS, running Chaos. Of course I'm gonna run BLS.
Right.
Dark Arms. I recently just started liking. I've always liked him, but you know, I recently started running him because I can control my graveyard so easily. You know, banishing. I can also Crow if I need to. I can always get back Crow if I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, Dark Armed, he's
amazing.
He's boss.
Yeah.
Dad.
All right. What's
daddy.
up, Caius in main and
One Caius is to get rid of. Say you can't special summon. You're on a special summon lock. Apache, Christia. You can always sack off your Treeborn Frog that you happen to have in the grave. I'm fine with that. You know, you fade, you have another monster in there, Gorse token, stuff like that.
Okay.
Caius, banish.
Gotcha.
And then Chaos Sorcerer.
Yes.
I used to run a lot of Chaos Sorcerers. Now I can only run one.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, but you know, Chaos Sorcerer, not as good as BLS.
The boss monsters. All right, cool.
Still just as good, though.
Still just as
It's
good.
amazing.
He does his job.
To the spells.
These are my plus cards. I have one Allure because of the amount of darks I run. The fodder for that card is usually, you know, like Battle Fader, or if I have like Junk Synchron, something like that.
Okay.
I don't usually try to banish like Chaos. Some people like to banish Chaos.
That is a secret pot of duality.
Yeah.
All
You know,
right.
pot of duality because you know if you draw it, your deck. This deck kind of starts off slow, but it really kicks off eventually.
Why only one?
Why only one?
Yeah.
The fact that it can kick off very easily.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I just like the one because it's just like a +1 and you get to choose.
Okay.
But it's just like only one. I don't really have a real reason. I just like the one so
You
far.
just prefer it.
I just prefer it, yeah. And it, you know, less clutter, especially if you draw into 2 or you reveal a duality with it. I'm just like, okay.
It's a waste.
You
Yeah.
know, one pot of Avarice. You know, heavy milling.
Yeah.
Got to get BOS back somehow.
That's smart. I like this tech. All right.
Yep.
I like this tech.
Foolish, of course.
Yep.
Monster Reborn.
Wait, hold on. That was a super foolish, by the way, guys. Look at that shit. I've never even seen that in person.
Alright. Monster Reborn.
The league.
It's okay. Yeah. Monster
Right.
Reborn. Rhoda.
Cool.
Charge. These are two of my searchers. Another mill engine. I like that. You know, and then you know, Rhoda. Fetch your Junk Synchron. Fetch your Armageddon Knight. Usually I fetch Armageddon Knight.
I didn't know Junk Synchron was a warrior.
Yeah, he's a warrior.
Oh my god.
That's what
I just found it out recently too.
That's what makes it good.
No, he's a warrior. I thought it was a machine.
You
You
know
know
something about Cobalt Hedgehog? You think he's a beast?
No, he's a
He's a
machine.
machine.
He's a
Yeah.
fucking machine.
He's a machine.
Yeah, that's how you can make
Alright,
Fred
that's cool.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah, that's why I like. You know.
What's your favorite searcher for charge? People,
Charge?
Yeah.
It really depends on the situation. It really does.
Most
like,
people just automatically go Ryko. It's like charge. Okay, I'm getting Ryko.
Oh no, hell no. Like it really say you know, I could go for Lila just because you have like that one set card that I don't like the look of. It's giving me funny
Then,
looks.
like, your opponent could also have that like Zen mains. You can be like, oh yeah,
Charge,
search Aaron,
search
bounce
Aaron,
enemies back to
yeah.
your archery.
Okay.
That's what Charge is versatile, especially with the Lightsworn engine.
I respect
Mind
it.
control, you know, quick exceeds, quick synchro material.
That's a super. All right.
And then, yeah, so, it used to
Pretty.
be super bent. And then Book of Moon, of course.
That's an ultra. I'm just. Oh, all your spells were 1-ups apparently.
Yep.
Right.
Instructions. That's it.
Yep. Self-explanatory staples. Cool.
No MSTs. Sorry, kids.
It's all good.
Then I got Solemn Brigade.
The only traps in the deck.
The only traps I
Well,
run.
book kind of counts. As a
Book
trap?
kind of counts,
What's
but I also use it for my own monsters.
So here's
I
your
used to
traps.
run Acid Golem, so I would book the Acid Golem. Then I could special summon as much as I want, and then
Flip it.
flip them back over, go in for the attack.
And even if it's not flipping back over, you still have 3,000.
These are ultras, by the way.
Wall.
This
That
is,
they
this
can't
is
get
that shit
over.
I do want. If someone watches this video and says, "Hey, I have Solemn Warnings for trade," I will literally give you 2 for 1. Like, I'll give you 3 supers for 1 ultra. Yeah, that goes over. Yeah, I would do that. I want ultras so bad. All right, to the extra deck.
Extra deck. 1/4 beam with Synchron, of course. Really, I haven't used them as much lately. I used to use them a lot because I used to run like the token getters like Doppel Warrior, Dandelion, junk like that. But you know, he's still good, especially if you like sack off. And then like you can, you know, you banish 1 light, 1 dark for Chaos, Sync 10, 8. So you can actually attack with
Okay.
Chaos. 1 arm just for Junk Synchron, fetch it. You can strap it to a monster. You can do extra damage for the extra push.
Okay, cool.
1 Catastor. I thought about running 2 just because of how easily this deck can make, you know, level 5s. But I don't know. 1 Catastor's doing me good so far. Here's one that no one uses anymore. Frozen Fitzgerald.
Dark Tuner and a Beast. What's your? Oh, Ryko. All right.
Ryko and Junk Synchron.
Ryko and Junk Synchron. That's Dark Tuner and non-tuner Beast. All right, cool. What's this thing do?
You can't activate traps during the during
I can't, or your opponent
your
can.
opponent can.
Okay, so that's basically.
Just you. Just you.
Okay, that's what I was like. What?
Just you can't activate traps till the end of the damage step. So you know if you're worried about like Deep Prison, Mirror Force,
It's a
anything like
huge
that.
glare.
Citrate.
It's not helpful.
Shiny.
All right. Yeah. All this
shiny.
shiny ass sleeves.
And then yeah, you know, and if it's the only monster in your deck and you have dead draws or on the field, you can discard and you can special summon him. You can get rid of a dead draw, all that junk. I like him.
Good
Plus,
card.
he has my name in there, Gerald. That's my real name. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Gaia Knight.
That's my name.
I usually either switch him out for, depending on what deck I'm playing, for Orient Dragon, but I like Gaia Knight because he can get over Stardust, he can get over Shien, he can do a lot of things. It's Gaia Knight.
That's true.
Can't
Yeah.
do a lot.
What else?
He can do a lot of things except have an effect. But you know,
Everything you just listed, he can get over. So can Orient Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't Fiendish Chain this card.
Yeah, that's the one. You get
Yeah, you can't
also
Fiendish.
can't Veil
Well,
him.
you can Fiendish Chain it, but it's
cannot.
like
You cannot.
No, you
you're
have to-
wasting your Fiendish Chain on.
You have to
on
select
a-
an effect monster for Fiendish
Yeah,
Chain.
you
That's
also
why you
cannot
can't
Veil
change
it.
it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't even know that.
That's why heroes are good against finishing
Neat.
because Geminis can't be targeted.
Neat.
Bullshit.
Black Rose, of course. I like.
Oh, I want this black. Okay, I have an ulti, but his has like streaks in it. Like, woo, streaky.
His is actual good printed ulti.
Well, fuck you, bro. Yeah, this thing is real.
This thing is real.
I'm not really mad at Nick. Anyway.
All right. Pretty much, I like my favorite combo with him is fetch Junk Synchron, fetch Effect Velar, Zephyros to the Effect Velar back to hand, nuke the field. Then you're free for your next
Oh
play.
wow, you get Valor right there.
Did you ever actually use, when you played the original build with Dandelion and stuff, actually ever use the effect?
Oh no, I didn't. I just
Okay.
used it for clearing the field. I
Okay,
didn't
let
think.
me ask you a question. Do you even know what its second effect is?
Yes, it's
Okay.
Do
it's
something.
removal.
That's-
Removal one from
he's
play. right?
better than me because I
I
didn't
so
even
many
know
people
what
what Black Rose actually does. Nobody knows.
No one-
its
It's
pretty
second
good.
effect,
Only
other
people
than
read the
its-
first line, guys.
Yeah.
Unless you're
line
playing
past the
plants.
first line.
The
Its second effect is you can remove a plant from play, target one defense position monster your opponent controls, switch it to attack position, and has 0 attack till the end phase.
I'm kind of mad how verbatim you just.
How I know? I play Chaos plants. I play Black Rose as a
That's
3
crazy. All right.
in my deck.
Stardust, just one.
Oh god.
Oh, that's actually a good ghost.
Boo!
That's
Oh my!
actually a good
Look at the
ghost.
camera. Look at how real that shit looks. It looks negative as
I was
fuck.
about to say, what the fuck
Oh,
did his
alright.
Stardust go? Okay, there it is.
All right, that's
Junk
sweet.
Destroyer, love Junk Destroyer, especially with Treeborn on the field. You get you can Zephyros something back to your hand. I like Zephyros a lot if you
Yeah,
can't tell.
I do.
Zephyros is very versatile for this deck. And then you can Junk Synchron sync to an 8. Junk
Alright.
Destroyer, 2 things.
This card's sweet. I like the mind control
One
bounce for
Mistworm.
Zephyros thing. That is sick.
Yeah,
One Mistworm.
All right.
Pretty much.
it's really easy to get with this deck.
Amazing.
Pretty easy to get with this deck at least. 3, a 2, and a 4, right? Yeah, I can do that.
Zephyros. Zephyros, Raikou, Junk Synchron.
Yeah, there you go.
Yet again, another Zephyros.
Zephyros is really important.
Zephyros is
Zephyros
good.
is one of my favorite cards. I'm surprised I don't run more than one, but I just only
Can
run
its
one.
effect only be used once?
Yeah, it can only be used once, but I mean, so far, I don't really need more than one. I don't know, it's been happening. Now, with the amount of traps these days, Star Roar,
That's an actual ulti, yeah.
Dude, we're gonna have to talk about this. I really want this card.
You didn't want to trade your other one, remember?
No, I want the ultimate. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this after the video. Continue. All right,
Alright,
cool.
anyways.
That's an amazing card.
Anyways, yeah, you know, Deprison, Compulse, just negate it, 1,000 life points. Plus, getting your life points back.
Targets or anything that would destroy.
Anything that
Target.
targets.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so, you know,
Yeah, negate the
everyone's
activation
going to
of
the
one card
Deprison
that
and
would-
the
negate
Compulse.
the activation of a spell trap card that would target a
I like
second
him.
monster.
I like him a lot. And he's
That rule's really
strong
good.
as fuck.
Yeah, he's strong.
27.
Big stars.
This
You get.
is
Scrap,
disgrace.
scrap, of course.
No,
I'm
this
getting
is
an
the lowest
ulti.
rarity.
Don't look at me. Yeah, I'm getting an ulti soon. Don't worry.
Don't look at me. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Here's the Exceeds. I'm still tinkering with my 4th Exceed,
This man says
but right
tinkering.
now it's just
Kachi-Kochi.
Kachi-Kochi. You know, going for 2 attacks. Fine with that.
It's like a Blade Armor Ninja for everything.
Everything except, I don't know, you gotta destroy a monster.
Yeah,
but it's
you
fine.
can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. My stroke, favorite Exceed ever in the world.
Book of Moon.
It's a Book of Moon,
That's
detached.
the Zen main.
It's a Zen Main's Book of Moon, so it's a
And
Zen
it-
Moon.
And basically, you know, with the, once again, with Zephyros in the deck, you can always, like, get to him real easily.
Oh yeah. Smart.
Leviathan, I like him because you can detach at will. Say that you want to. Before, when I ran Dandelion, I could detach, get 2 tokens, do something else with the tokens. But you know, Tour Bus,
Graveyard.
yeah,
Same move.
Oh,
it's when
okay.
it's sent to the graveyard. Yeah.
Oh,
And
nice.
then with
Same card.
you know, Tour Bus, I like that because I can recycle my monsters back in there.
I feel you.
And an ugly Zen Mains, but he's
Zen Main's is Zen Main's, man. That shit raw.
yeah.
Zen Main's is a good card. All right, well that's the deck and the extra deck. Jet, thank you for going on our
Problem.
little channel thing. Let us know what y'all think. We think it's awesome as fuck. It's original. I mean, the man's never seen a deck profile list. We had to explain how to do a deck profile list. Anyway, let us know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know.